Good morning, beautiful Pete. Happy souls and joyful hearts. Oh my God, the gremlins are here. This is my take two. I don't know what happened to my other video. It was cuckoo. Thank God I was watching it back before I posted it because I don't know what the heck happened. Really. Happy day, guys. It's Monday the 29th. That's what it is. It's Monday. It's okay. Monday, we like Monday. 29th is 11. 9 and 2 is 11. Of course, 11 is all about the universe having your back. It is helping you along the way, letting you know that things are coming for you. Things are manifesting in your world, and that's exciting. It sure is exciting. Also, in my little book, I love this little book, guys, and I know what's cool about it is just rolls around year after year. And today, being the 29th, this says, trust me with every fiber of your being. What I can accomplish in and through you is proportional to how much you depend on me. And that is so true as far as when things are going well, we tend to not worry about thanking the universe, God, whoever it is you believe in, for the good things. And we're always calling on them when we need help with something. Or usually anyway, not always, but it's good to be thankful for everything that goes down in your life, seriously. And down here it says, I care as much about your little tiny steps as I do your big dramatic leaps of faith. So that's important to remember that they're always on your side. Your angels, the universe, they're always on your side. And what I wanted to talk about today, and I'm going to use this card because I really did pull this out of our Sacred Forest first round. It's communication. Now, I'm not a professional at this, but because I have been married more than once, I've learned a lot about communication. Now, I had a 10-year marriage and then a 25-year marriage, and I have learned a lot. And what I wanted to say, and this time I'm not going to get emotional, it's important to know your truth. It's important to not live in denial. When you're in a relationship, whether it just be friendships or lovers or marriage, you're two different people that have come together as one. And it's so important to be open and honest and feel comfortable enough to do that. That's the kind of love you want. It's the real love to where you're not afraid to open up. You're not afraid to be vulnerable. But to have a relationship where you're constantly on guard, or you feel like you have to be defensive if something comes out of their mouth, or if you just are lying to yourself about things that you are, or things that you feel, things that you do. And deep down, you probably know that, yeah, this would hurt them if they knew. So you put up walls. It causes friction. Now, I'm not saying, everyone's got, and I'm being honest, everyone's got secrets that they intend on taking to the grave. Some of those happen when you were little. Some of those are just traits in yourself that you just don't want to put on anyone, But again, if you know that, that's different than denying it and doing it anyway. Humans are complicated, and I've realized that. I think maybe that's why I love animals so much, because you feel everything in their soul and they don't speak a word. When humans try to do that, though, there's more there. And it is human nature to want to open up, at least on a woman's side, I guess. We are more able to be vulnerable, let's put it that way. But communication is everything. It really is. I wasn't going to get emotional. I'm not getting emotional. I just, I know you guys understand where I'm going with this, that real love is real openness. You know, a lot of times we go out into the world looking for things that we think we're supposed to do, or maybe there's some rule book somewhere that says this is how you're supposed to do it. And that's not the case, because we are different. We are different. But there is someone for everyone. I am for certain about that. And even though things didn't work out with certain people, you know, there is always a place in your heart for them, you know. But I personally, and I'm going to give you an example. Someone who wants to be my friend, but yet they drug me through the coals by my hair, and the knives were flying, the lies, the deceit, the betrayal. It was heavy. And we didn't have communication. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. It usually ended up in arguments, or I wouldn't say anything at all just to keep the peace, you know. But to have an open, calm, respectful conversation about something that might be bothering you, it never happened. So I personally cannot be friends with someone like that. I wouldn't wish that kind of treatment on my enemies, to be perfectly honest. So I'm just saying, be true to you. Know your worth. Know your truth. Speak your truth. And you will find someone that can reciprocate that. They're there for you. Their shoulder's there for you. And you're there for them. And that's important in life. So with that, guys, I did shuffle and pull this card in the Sacred Forest, and it was the Bluebird of Happiness, which I think is perfect for this, because we all need to be happy. The New Year's coming. If you believe in New Year's resolutions, good for you. Stick with it. I had a thought that I want to learn how to drive a boat this year. I don't know. Something in me wants to be around water, so we'll see how that goes. But I've never driven one. I love riding in them. I've fished out of many of them, but I'd like to drive. So the Bluebird of Happiness is a reminder that all is well. Say yes to life. Let your doubts dissolve. Don't wait until the future. Live life fully now. It doesn't stop for anybody. You do not need to struggle or suffer to grow. You can grow leaps and bounds amid joy. Be grateful. Don't forget to say thank you for everything that comes in your life. Because with everyone you meet, I've always told my kids this, with everyone you meet, you will learn something. And that's the truth. Love you guys. Namaste. Have a wonderful Monday. See you soon.